All right, hello guys. We're gonna be doing a pick a card this morning for things that or goals that you should set and do in 2026. Okay, so as you can see, the options are here. I do have a new tripod, so hopefully you guys can see the options a little bit better. Hopefully, okay. The old one was a little bit lower. I couldn't raise it as much, but this one is like 10 feet tall. So Um, welcome in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, okay? I'll give you guys a minute to join and to choose your piles. All right. Remember that all of my readings are technically timeless. Do not focus on the timing of the videos as much as the message itself. So focus more on the message and wait for things to play out, okay? Because watching any tarot reading, not just my page, but any other reader, even if they do tell you a certain timing, it can be fluid, okay? Time is fluid, time is not set in stone. So please keep that in mind, okay? Let's see. So choose 1, 2, or 3, left to right, or you can choose the options from the thumbnail, either or, okay? Whichever one you're seeing or would rather choose, and I will post the timestamps afterward as usual. Also, after this, I will most likely be doing a Cash Up Live as today is the last day for the raffle, okay? For December, and then we'll do it again, of course, for January. But for the raffle, for the personal reading clients that I've had that have entered, um, I'll be choosing the winner tomorrow, the 29th. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. I'll give you guys a minute to choose. Okay. All right. Welcome in. Hopefully, you guys have chosen your option now. Okay. Left to right, 1, 2, or 3. And remember that this topic for today is goals that you should set and try to do in 2026. Okay. Let's see. And timestamps will be posted after. And if you're new here, all of my readings are organized in the playlist section on my channel. Okay. So if you're ever looking for a certain type of video, make sure to scroll. You don't really have to scroll much, but on my main page on here, go to the playlist section and you can find everything organized over there based off of what type of reading I did. Okay. So we're going to start with pile number 1 in just a second. Okay. Welcome in. Make sure to like the video. All right. All right, so I'm going to take these away. Okay, let's see. So if you chose pile number 1, What goals should pile number 1 start and do in 2026? Let's see. Some of you guys might be or you should do something when it comes to ending situations and starting new, okay? So pile number 1, you definitely could be the type of person who says, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this," and then you never do. Or, "Yeah, I'm gonna, start working out," and then you never really start working out. Or, you might be the type of person who you say things or you do set goals, but when it comes to actually following through, you don't really do that for the things that you say you're going to do, basically. Okay, so a goal of yours that you should do in 2026, pile number 1, is literally following through. Okay, don't just say you're going to do stuff. Don't just write it down. Make sure you go and actually do it, or make sure you go and actually complete the task. Get it done. Okay, so because we have the death card and then the world card reversed. So I feel like you guys tend to, like, you could have a lot of great ideas, right? And I want to say also, pile number 1, the ideas that you do have, like the goals that you do set, they are great goals. They are great ideas, but you got to do it. Okay, you're not seeing your full potential because you're not doing it. Okay, so let's see. What goals should pile number 1 do in 2026? Yeah, be more creative. You are creative, pile number 1, okay? So you don't need to know, pile number 1, you don't really need to know what type of goals you need to do. You already know what you want to do. Just do it, okay? That's the goal. That's what you should do, is do it, okay? I don't know. Some of y'all could be Geminis. I don't know why I'm getting that. Some of y'all could have Gemini placements, or you might have Aries in your chart, okay? Pile number 1. Let's see. I'm going to get into the oracle. Let's see. Make sure to like the video if you're in here. All right, pile number 1. What goals should pile number 1 do for 2026 or in 2026? Whoa, okay. Energy. Look, I told y'all it's about taking action, okay? We have energy activation. And in this card, I don't know if you guys can see very well, but she looks like she's doing some sort of workout, right? Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, look, awakening. Literally energy activation, it's in the future, and overcoming mental health. Okay, so some of you guys, if you do struggle with mental health at all in any type of way, doing your goals or actually completing them would actually help your mental health. Okay, so I know it's different for everybody. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed, sometimes it's hard to do certain things and complete goals when you're dealing with like depression and whatnot and anxiety and stuff, but that's what you should try to work on. If you're not trying to work on something, like, you got to help yourself, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Pile number 1, okay? No one else is really going to do it for you, okay? So I'm not saying you're waiting on somebody to do certain things in life for you, or I'm not saying you're trying to purposely sit around and hoping that things will just come to you. You got to get up off your ass, okay? Pile number 1, to get what you want out of life or your goals here, okay? So you can have what you want, but you actually have to do it. So, pile number 1, you already have the goals in your head. You already know what you need to do, okay? I know you know what you need to do. Pile number 1, you already know, okay? So do it. I don't even need to tell you in pile number 1 what you need to do, because you already know. You just got to get up and go do it. Stress reversed, okay? It would literally help your stress levels if you actually just did it. That's your reading, pile 1. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Oh, okay. Pile number 1, also something that a goal that you should start doing in can't talk in 2026 is also stop looking into people's lives. Stop looking into what people got going on. Mind your business. Okay, that's some, you guys might be nosy. Okay, we have mindful spending reverse. It's like you pay the business that, or you mind the business that doesn't pay you. Okay, so y'all could be kind of nosy or nosy people. I don't know. Some of y'all could have Scorpio or Virgo in your chart. Okay. But it's like mind your business. That's something that you should that's what's coming out. Is to mind your business. Pile number one. That's a goal that you should do. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, work on traditions, something when it comes to your health, okay? And be nicer. Some of y'all might need to work on being nicer, okay? Even to your elders. There's something about that here. We have kindness and elder. So I don't know if you guys don't interact with your community or the people around you very much. We have community reversed. It could also be toward like, no, it's your elders. It's not, I was about to say it could be toward children. I think you're very nice to kids, actually, pile number one. So you're nice to kids, but when it comes to people that are like your age or even older than you, you're kind of like disrespectful. Okay. um, there's something about that. So try to be nicer. That's a goal that you should try to do is be nicer to your elders. Okay. That's a message for somebody. Let's see. Also, maybe have marrying for money reverse. So I'm not saying that you guys only date people for money or whatever, but some of y'all need to try to focus more on love, okay? Some of y'all could be gold diggers, okay? But depending on your situation, depending on who you are, I'm not calling you that, but that did come out here like that, okay? So some of y'all focus too much on money rather than actual connection, okay? So that's a goal that you should try to set in 2026. Pile number one is stop always looking at people's pockets. Okay, you could be a pocket watcher, or you care too much about how much money someone's making, not like who they are. Okay, like yeah, you should be with somebody stable, right? But you also should care about the connection. Some of y'all might be kind of like users. Okay, um, especially now that that's coming out, some of y'all might be the type of people who just want other people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Pile number one. I'm calling you out right now. Okay, you want everybody else to do something for you, or you're just sitting around waiting for people to, I don't know, live your life for you, basically, pay for this for you, do that for you. And that's why you're not where you can be, because you are not taking action when it comes. Okay, pile number one, basically, your reading is a goal you need to set is do it yourself. Okay, I'm gonna end it there because I don't want to repeat myself too much. Y'all get it, y'all understand what I'm saying, and be nicer to your elders. Okay, let's go to pile two. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Give me 1 second. I gotta get up for a second. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we're at pile two. All right, timestamps will be posted after, so you guys can come back whenever you want to watch this. Let's see. All right, pile two. What goals should pile two set in 2026? Let's see. Some of you guys need to work on expanding your horizon, okay? Some of you guys also might want to think about expanding something when it comes to your, like, what you do outside, even fitness wise. If you guys are into fitness or something like that, excuse me, make sure or try to expand yourself when it comes to like for example, pile two, if you work out and you only go to, I don't know, Planet Fitness. Maybe you should start working out outside, or, go on nature walks, go rock climbing, do other forms of exercise as well, especially if you feel like you're getting kind of bored with working out, okay? Also, I don't know why I'm getting this, but if you make content when it comes to working out, pile two, like if you record yourself while you're working out, if you're like a fitness creator or something, um, something that would actually expand your page or your content is literally like go outside, record yourself outside while working out, or going on nature walks, like shit, okay. What the fuck just happened? Anyways, go on like work out outside or something like that, but also bring your camera with you, okay? Also, if you want to do something when it comes to like content creation and working out, or it doesn't have to just be fitness, it could be beauty, do something outside, okay? Change your environment as well, okay? Um, you know how sometimes I do like my readings in my car because I am car channeled tarot. That's literally where I started reading my cards when I started my channel. I've been reading for 8 years, but I started recording in my car. Okay, so something like that. Okay, expand your horizon and expand your location is what I want to say. Okay, so this is also like if you're always in the house, go outside. Okay, especially if you're like a content creator or something. Okay, I know you can't like always bring your equipment and stuff if you have like a whole setup and whatnot. I know you can't just bring it outside or whatever, just willy nilly, but something about do something else. Do what you do, but do it outside or outside of wherever you are. Okay. Change your background, change your environment, something like that. Okay. Let's see. Because you guys may kind of be like complacent. Okay. I feel like if you do make content, pile two, your viewers, not that they won't be there regardless if you did stay in the same spot, but they would actually like if you, I don't know, went to a park one day. Like I'm trying to give examples. Some of y'all might be readers or something like that. Okay, obviously do it if you're comfortable, but do a reading at the park, at the bench, at the, I don't know, I'm not the library. Don't disturb people like that. Um, but I feel like it's somewhere in nature. Definitely go outside when it comes to what you do, or record something outside. Okay. Even if you're like a beauty, get ready with me creator, take your stuff outside. Okay. Something like that. Um, Trying to think of another example. Yeah. Uninvited guest reverse. So even if you feel like people wouldn't want to like see you, do what you do or create your content, I don't think anybody's really going to care. Okay, because if this was upright, I would say like, yeah, you might want to stick to your whatever grounds, but it's reverse. Uninvited guest is reversed. Okay, so pile two, go ahead and do that. Go outside, bring your camera, bring your whatever equipment you need. Okay, and streamers have they vlog all the time outside. Okay, they take their shit with them wherever they go. Okay, so something like that could be significant. Okay, and it might also help you too. It's good to change your environment. Look, I'm telling you, it's something with being outside. Okay, we have the shrooms card, like something with nature. You need to get more out in nature. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys, this could be very specific, but if you do take shrooms, you might need to lay off of that. Okay. Um. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I just saw the jail card. You almost could risk something about like when it comes to drug usage, but it's like shrooms. And then we have friend reversed. To clarify that. Hmm. Some of you guys need to cut off a friend that is not your real friend, okay? And you'll be a lot happier once you do that, pal too. Okay? Man or woman. You got a friend around you or somebody that you call a friend that's not your friend. Okay? So it could be a party friend, honestly. You need to cut that person off. They're very shallow and they do things behind your back. Okay. So I feel like you might know who that is. Okay. Who is this friend to, look, I told you, look, Avenger, plotting, hatred. A goal that you need to do is cut that bitch off finally, okay? Or that man off. It could be your bro, your homie, okay? Your girl, or your home girl. Yeah, you don't even really have fun with this person anymore. Like every time you hang out with this person, or you'll notice this start to happen, okay? If it hasn't already, pal too. Whoever this friend is, you don't really have fun with them. You hang out with them when you want to drink, when you want to smoke. But in reality, if y'all didn't have the substances around, y'all would not get along, or y'all don't get along. Y'all are not having fun, or you're not having fun anymore, okay? It's something that you've been dusting off or brushing off, okay? Acting like it doesn't bother you. You need to cut that person off, okay? Man or woman. This is a party friend and not, they're just a person. They're not even a party friend. They're just a person that you need to cut off, okay? You could already be side eyeing this person in your life, okay? Like, bitch, did you really just say that? Or did you really just do that? They did, pal too. Okay, you need to listen more to your intuition. Okay, some of you guys have not been cutting this person off because you're afraid of change or something, or you don't want, to have to find a new friend. But why are you afraid of finding a new friend when this isn't even your friend? You're not losing anything. You're losing a placeholder, honestly. Okay, so anything else for pile two? What goals should pile two set in 2026? A lot of your reading, pile two, is about expanding and, yeah, moving on. Okay, so that's something that you actually got to get up and go out and do. Okay, you have moving on, endings that bring healthy beginnings, and roof. Okay, someone could be kind of over the top around you. You need to care more about expanding your life outside of this person. Okay, I feel like it's a friend, a fake friend. Yeah, park. Didn't I say something earlier about go outside, record in the park, okay? Step more out into nature. Even if you're a content creator, change up your environment. That literally just came out. Even if you're like a cook or something, you could cook outside. I know I forgot his name. He's an influencer, but he does like cooking videos literally outside, in the desert. He does it in near a pond, places all over. He travels, you know what I'm saying? So but he cooks. Like he cooks outside on like rocks and shit, it's pretty cool. But something like that, okay? Or if you already do something like that, keep doing it. Keep expanding your locations, okay? People like that. All right, let's go to pile three. Make sure to like the video if you're in here. All right, let's see. All right, last pile. All right, so if you chose pile three, this is for you, okay? All right, pile number three. I need to scoot up. Hold on. All right, pile three. What goals should pile three set for 2026? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, pile three. I just heard hang out with people your own age. Ooh, okay. I don't know what that's about, but Spirit just said hang out with people your own age or start dating people around your age, okay? Or closer to your age. I'm not saying you date too young or too old, okay, pile 3, but somebody, uh, you need a date closer to your own age range, okay? I don't know. Okay. You would be more at peace, or you would find that the connections that you entertain, friend or not, if you hang out with people around your own age, pile 3, you'll see like you actually get along with them, okay? So I feel like, I don't know, it could be man or woman, but that's reminding me of like a 33-year-old man who is trying to date a 19-year-old. The fuck do y'all have in common? Nothing besides maybe sex and music, okay? And drugs, okay? And even then, that's fucking weird, okay? So, some of y'all, I'm not saying you're a creep, okay? But you need to hang around people your own age, okay? That's a message for somebody. Look, because these people, whoever, there's like people not around your age that you're hanging out with, pile 3, or that you tend to go for, and they feel like you're a goofy, or they think you're like, I don't want to say stupid, but clown literally just came out. It's like they feel like you're their circus monkey. Like, oh, picture the 19-year-old girl you're trying to go for is thinking you're a fucking annoying idiot, and she's only hanging out with you because you pay for this and that. Okay, I'm just saying, like, start hanging around people your own age, okay? Because I feel like some of y'all in pile 3, you may not like me for saying this, but that's the message, okay? Don't be mad at me for the messages that come out for y'all, okay? Whoever you're hanging around, man or woman, friends or not, they feel like you're a goofy, okay? Start hanging around people your own age or around your own age. It, they are not mentally where you are, okay? If anything, if you're an older person who's hanging around, like, or dating or trying to date young ass people, that says a lot about you, okay? I'm just saying. Look, sexual protection, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This could also have something to do with like hookup culture, okay? Like, it's a mess, okay? So, and don't be like, if you're okay, because I'm getting a scenario here, pile 3. If you're an older woman or man, and I'm not trying to call you old, okay? But if you are dating people who are clearly way younger than you, I'm talking 10 plus years, okay? You, they, whoever you date or whoever you hang around, they can see your age, okay? They can see your age. They can see that you're jealous of a 19-year-old as a 40-year-old woman, okay? Or I'm not saying 40's old necessarily, but if you're dating someone or trying to date someone that young, yes, it is old, okay? Um, but even if you're a man and you're 35 trying to date a 20-year-old, a 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 21-year-old, they see you as a weirdo. They're not taking you serious, okay? I don't know whose message that is, but it's coming out for a reason. Bye, Felicia. You need to say goodbye to these young hoes, okay? That's a goal that you need to do. Um, you got to say bye to these young ass people, pal 3. I'm not saying you're going to, because you probably already, you probably got some weird ass. Never mind. Okay. Um. Mm-mm. Let's see. Communicate, religion, demanding. Look, you said, some of y'all could be religious, okay? Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to go for these young hoes and then get mad when they are a young hoe? What sense does that make? These young hoes have brought you off your game, okay? Like they've what's the right word? They've pushed you away from the goals that you actually have been wanting to set, or they've ruined the goals that you have set and made for yourself in the past. Okay? Something like that's going on. You need to leave these young hoes alone, man or woman. Pile 3. Okay? That's a message for you. So, let's see. Obsession. I told you, I just said that. Y'all probably won't leave them alone, okay? But that's a goal that you should set and try to do. Y'all probably aren't going to do it because a hoe's going to do what they want to do, right? Some of y'all need to, I don't know, settle down, start a family. Like, I feel like I'm picking up on somebody old or older, okay? These young hoes do not take you serious. They are using you. Even if you're a woman and you're like, you're the one with the house, you're the one with the car, you let him, I don't know, live at your house, you let him drive your car. Like, he's there for that. He's not there for love. He can see how you, I'm sorry. Let me not, because I feel like the message is starting to get a little bit disrespectful. I don't want to. Let's move on. You guys get it. But like I said, some of y'all, you wonder why love situations don't work out is because you hang around these weird ass, young ass people. Okay? And we got fake friends. I just told you that. Pile 3. They're not your real friends. And they snake you. They can see your age. There's something about that. And I don't want to hear but it's legal though. Okay, but you're still a weirdo though. Okay? Like, be for real. We have Traveler reverse. It's like y'all refuse to, it's pouring rain right now. But I don't know who I'm picking up on, pile 3, but I get creep vibes from your pile. I'm not gonna lie. I really do get creep vibes. Okay? I can't ignore that. I'm not saying you've done anything bad necessarily, but this is like you hang out with people or you try to date people that are just beyond your age range. There's no reason for you to be hanging out with people this young. Okay? I don't care if it's legal, okay? Yeah, you gotta stop. Okay? And if you don't, that's on you. Okay? Some of y'all are crying like, but I love my young hoes. Okay. Suit yourself then, okay? You'll be in trouble, not me. That's what y'all want to do. I don't give a fuck. Let's see. I don't like this. Y'all think I'm being mean? Cruelty just came out. I'm not being mean, I'm being honest. That's the truth. If you don't like it, don't be here. Y'all are already look, I'm telling you, pile 3, I don't know who's watching right now or whatnot, but you're already pushing it when it comes to the age range. You're already pushing it. You're pushing it, for real. Look, I'm gonna end it there, because look, I'm never just talking. Y'all want to act like, oh, you're just saying stuff. No, I never am. And I always get confirmations with my messages and the cards here. Okay? Caught up. I told you, somebody's pushing it. Okay? Y'all better get a hold of yourself. Okay? Because you're already there. Okay? I feel like, oof. Yeah, look, what did I just say? You're already there. It's happening now. Okay? We're going to get out of there, but pile 3, get a grip, date people your own age, hang out with people your own age, man or woman, okay? But that's what I got for you guys. We're going to do a Cash App Live, I believe, maybe in like 20 minutes, okay? So if you guys would like any readings, let me know. Or not let me know, but you can pay for it at the next live, okay? You guys have a good one. I'll timestamp everything and see you guys in about a half hour. All right. Thank you. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already.